For many years, this big state of Texas has been known for producing some big name people that rise to celebrity status. With all the big stars from the big state, what separates those well known from those who also become great leaders? That is the subject of my Pecha Kucha presentation. Perhaps we can find clues of the traits of a great leader by looking to one of the state's natural wildlife. In fact, Texas Park and Wildlife says they have recently had a few sightings of the animal, the mountain lion. The powerful images of this creature are dazzling and strikes intimidation for all. This leader of this presentation, Beyonce Knowles, entered the world with her dazzling appearance. Beyonce started the journey of her career using Green's Law number 37. Create compelling spectacles, striking imagery, plus grand symbolic gestures creates the aura of power. Everyone responds to them. It worked for her. Under the watchful eye of her father, she became fully equipped with the skill to overcome shyness with boldness. This commitment to Green's Law number 28, interaction with boldness, was put to practice. This gave room for the use of audacity to separate Beyonce from the herd. Green teaches that boldness gives you presence and makes you seem larger than life. Beyonce developed a clear pathway towards leadership using these teachings. The teachings of Green suggest the boldness of Beyonce's stage presence would eventually destroy the gaps along the way. He explains it like this: hesitation creates gaps and boldness obliterates them. Obliterate the competition is exactly what this leader did, eventually accomplishing winning more than 5 Grammy Awards. And today, Beyonce is known for selling over 75 million records worldwide. The Maxwell trait that emerged when Beyonce combined self-discipline with careful planning led her to the marriage with Jay-Z. With this decision, Beyonce now reigns as the first lady of one of the most influential black couples in the nation, says magazine Charcoal Inc. Her power to influence others has been exponentially expanded. The couple resides in the great city of New York. It's not the first time that this lady had to relocate in order to see her dreams into fruition. Beyonce has moved from Texas to Georgia and back again. She landed in the Big Apple in New York, which gives immediate access to some of the top players of the industry. In order for this leader to achieve her goals, she had to remain flexible. When her career began to take a rise, she was introduced to us as the leader of the girls group Destiny Child. So beautiful were they, cast as dolls. This rise and climb did not come without its challenges, though. The group Destiny's Child fell on some rocky times, but that just gave way for this leader to create some new rhymes. From the TV documentary, we get to hear all about the rocky times. The struggles of the group and the difficult times have been made public information on MTV. On the set of the video performances, we learned that Beyonce would have to develop a new game plan under pressure. Maxwell teaches this is called problem solver techniques. She adjusts to new members under public attack. Maxwell says you can measure the leader by the size of the problem they solve. As the group ran into difficulties, Beyonce would emerge as a leader by resolving the issues that came up. Regulating group dynamics, Beyonce created new dances with no rehearsal and followed all the way through. That is what Maxwell says a problem solver is. Maxwell also would declare Beyonce as having a positive attitude. He says that pessimists complain, optimists expect change, but a leader just adjusts the sails. Beyonce proved to be a true leader. She also showed everyone that she is a survivor. Great attitude and a survivor were the techniques that she used to become a leader. When the media was unwilling to stop the buzz about the breakup of her group long after, Beyonce decided to go on Friday Night Live and join them in poking fun of herself. This was a shining example of Green's Law number 2. Never put too much trust in your friends. Learn how to use your enemies. Your enemies will move mountains for you. This brought an end to the attack and made room for the rise of a strong leader. Bringing an end to the attack during this period of her life actually opened up the beginning of one of the greatest talents ever. According to the 48 Laws of Power by Green, law number 5, protect your reputation. Beyonce is well known as a leader for protecting her reputation. Very private, this young lady has been. This is a skill that afforded Beyonce compliments from Oprah Winfrey. In an interview, Oprah praised her for maintaining privacy well. Honoring law number 5 gave Beyonce ownership of her future instead of falling down as some victim. Even President Obama says that Beyonce is a great role model for his daughters. The stage is set for Beyonce to rise in power to Maxwell's power level number 5. She is surrounded by all the right people, and she is using the carefully guarded reputation as a potent weapon. With the birth of her baby Blue comes just after the grand opening of her own recording studio, the Parkwood Company. At this point, I label Beyonce Maxwell's power level number 4. After all, number 4 is her favorite number. She leaves a blazing trail for others to follow. She's collaborated and connected with so many of the key leaders. It's an effective use of surrounding herself with winners. But because this level is reserved for the level number 5 is reserved for those who spent years growing and developing, Beyonce is also adding by being a philanthropic person, which shows that she is on her way. As she runs her business and builds her business, she will have more opportunity to develop her people skills. The background that she offers for team spirit growing up with the girls is a crown for her hard work towards getting signed with the record company in her early years. She now has the opportunity to sign others. Great job, Beyonce.